Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 with me, Alpha Pi Omega, Meiou Taxes 3.0, and Semien. So, honestly, we are just chilling right now. We had a war with our neighbors, the Medri Bahri and Kafa. And we stole some provinces, well, not us, but our overlord. Things are not looking great for us. As far as I'm concerned, we'll see how this thing is going to progress. Not entirely sure about the outcome, but hey, you know, that's what we started with. This is what we plan to do. So let's hope that we can figure out some good, cool strategy that is going to work down the road. The best we can do for now is just prepare for it. Our stability is really bad. We are at -2, which is because we are trying to massively shift the power away from the nobility, which is kind of working towards clergy and then later on maybe burghers and bureaucrats. I'm also preparing to build the castle in Semien, after which we are going to start pouring money into the economy. For some reason, whatever happened to our capital took away 1 point of urban development, so I'm going to have to check on that and see what's going on, because the population is growing, things are looking good, and I'm pretty sure that they're having a bit of a problem with the commercial situation, so maybe donating some to that would not be bad. Maybe that's what hurt us. Yeah, the industrial and academic are working. It's the commercial that's hurting. Is there? Yeah, can we see a bit more about the industry itself? Trade. What are we? Fiber, salt, food, exotics. There's not a whole lot of things there. Plant fibers, religious education, timber, commerce, and crops. Here we have... Wait, was that the same? Interesting. There's different statistics for the capital and for the rest. Pastures, plant fibers, honey. Okay, timber and cottage industry, textile, religious education, and commerce. We could open up some specialized industries later on to see if we could do better, but if I'm not mistaken, we don't really have any mines or anything, just farmlands and forestries. Yeah, there are no mines present. I don't know if we can deal with that in any particular way. During Novgorod, I avoided this part of the economy, but right now it seems like a thing that we ought to keep in mind. Now, is the stability drop? It's dropping further. Okay, we're on our way to -3. Thank God, though, no unrest. We're just too small to have any unrest. Yeah, but -3 would bring that. We're building the spy network in Alva. I'm hoping that we might claim Agu, or maybe later on Serap. But these provinces are not... You know, this is the problem. When you're playing as an overlord for so long, being a client nation brings a lot of questions that you can't recall, so we'll have to test things out. I know that my claim on these provinces would give my overlord claim on them, but I don't know how that would work. So, for example, if we get a claim on Agu, will he push the claim and will I then get the province? Or, you know, who knows? We'll have to see. We'll have to see and experiment. Well, we can take warships now, which is completely useless, but it's gonna give us a global trade power of 20% for the next 2 years. I really need a port. We already discussed this before, but this province of Bur or later on Zayla would be great for our future port. So warships, level 7 of diplomatic technology. As shipbuilding developed, distinct types of ships emerged. Some housed for faster, others could carry more cargo, while others were simply cheaper. Eventually, this led to specialized forms of ships, such as warships. Naval force summit increased by 1%, naval morale increased by 0.20, and we can get the Krayer. Unfortunately for us, that is not possible, but the technology is there. We're getting very close to being able to build the castle, which is my main goal for now. And the spy network on Alva is still growing. However, the chance of discovery is getting higher, 2.45, and we are only getting 0.9 every month. So we have like 13 rolls ahead of us. The chances are like 1 in third if I did the math, you know, based on absolutely nothing in my head correctly. And we'll see how it's gonna progress. But you know, if that works, Agu will be our claim. Well, we'll see. Wish me luck. Well, we can take the next technology, which is Sale of Public Office, level 7 administrative technology. No bonus from that, and stability increase interval is lowered by 1%. That's actually pretty good. One of the most important tools of a monarch was control over public office. From sheriffs and tax collectors to governors and ministers, a ruler could appoint men to the post, or sell the office instead. Selling the office, a practice known as venality, had 2 great advantages. It raised large sums of money for the monarchy, while simultaneously watered down the aristocracy by adding large numbers of middle classes to their ranks. As long as they held the office, the king granted them. This created a bureaucracy which was loyal to the king, helping to centralize power under him. On the other hand, it also led to corrupt public officials, but that was nothing new. So the next ones give us a bit of a penalty. We have a bit of a institutions penalty. What is that for? Commercialization. Do we see anyone having it? No. It was discovered in 1350. Okay, so someone has it, but it's far away from Africa. Far, far away from Africa. Anyway, the next level is going to give us the next idea group, and I'm torn between 2 things. Between the bureaucracy and between the trade ideas. Now, while the trade ideas are a bit of a meme, considering that we're playing the Jewish nation, I'd like to have it because it's going to boost our income significantly. On the other hand, the bureaucracy ideas would be great to get right off the bat because of the year of estate reach. So either way, it's one or the other and the next after that. It's really more about the income and the long run. We'll see. We are currently at 37.99, so fingers crossed for that claim fabrication. And as far as technologies go, you can see it like this. We are the paragon of technologies. Our 2 little tiny village cities are gleaming with development. They are gleaming with development, and we are this close, just like less than a year from building a proud little castle. Now, are there castles here? I know that there was... Okay, there's one here. That's the capital? Nope. And most of these places are castle free. I'd expect the port to have a castle. Nope. So there really is one just in the capital of our overlord. Okay. I don't know if there's a fortification map. Let's see. Political map mode. Geography. Oh yeah, fort level. Okay, so this is 2. So yeah, there's only a couple. Of course, Sanaa has that. Oh wow, that's a big city. But other than that, we will be joining a fairly exclusive club. A fairly exclusive club. It's a question whether or not we should build it in here, but it's gonna bump it to 3,000. It's not gonna bump it to 2, well, maybe 4. I don't know how that calculation works. Wait, the capital is here. Okay, how does that look here? +1, +1. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be 3,000, but it doesn't matter really, that is fine. So let's wait if we won't be discovered in the next few seconds. And if we are going to be very mad. And if we aren't, we're gonna lay the claim on Agu. Come on, game, be kind. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. What? Oh, okay. Wow, I was afraid there for a second. Okay, so Agu is now our claim. Nice. Well, we'll see if something happens there, but cool. Let's stop building the spy network and now work on the Medri Bahri. Though I don't think that's really a wise thing. Let's instead build it on Ethiopia, because I'd like to lay a claim on this Jewish province, which we have no claim on at this point. Well, we can take another technology. Let's do that. Lance Rests, level 7 military technology. Lance Rests, or arrets, allow the heavy cavalry to carry a heavier lance, enabling devastating charges that use the weight and momentum of their mount to add an unstoppable force. Cavalry shock increased by 0.5. That's actually one of the biggest shock values that you are going to get during the playthrough, right? Yeah, so there's one at level 5, one at level 7, and one at level 13, and then you never get such a huge bonus yet. Or not yet, but again. So we are at 777, Ethiopia is 676, and many of the surrounding nations are at 555. Nice. They probably can't embrace legalism. If you look at the institution map, yeah, they are not getting the legalism, so that's why they are so behind, because the penalty is probably extremely large for them. But we're gonna face the same thing until we get either meritocracy or meritocracy and commercialization, which is very far away, not to speak about the other ones. Yeah, technology-wise, it's gonna be a tough play for us. However, what is good is that we are now building the castle as we wanted to. It's going to take another 1200 days to finish it. But we're back at 6 gold, increasing slightly. So I'll start pouring some money into the economy very soon, hoping to achieve something. I'll probably let it go all the way to 30 and then start alternating between Semien and our other province in hopes that we can boost the economy a bit. Now, what I saw here is that our industry in Semien is doing very good. You get crop, pasture, plant fibers, honey, timber, and cottage industry. Well, here you have a bit less. You don't have the cottage industry, nor you have honey. So we might want to, look into that and develop it. Oh, hey, we're back at 11, but that's because the rural development has increased. The commercial is still losing huge amounts of money. So I think that the cities or the urban development is going to drop further, while the Semien agriculture is going to prosper. And the natural change and the growth, both of our provinces are actually growing. Let's do a census. I haven't done that. We did it just checking how we are, but let's look into it a bit more. So conduct a census, load data, and conduct census. We got 171,000 tenants. We got 4,500 people living in cities, roughly 2,000 nobles, about 360 burghers, and roughly over 1,000 clergy. Okay, and we got 16,000 men in fighting age. Okay. What about industry? We're producing a lot of food, 50.48. The demand is only 33. We're not producing close to enough salt. Fiber is good. Fuel, we could produce more. So I guess that means we need more timber. Exotic goods we're getting none. Everything has to be imported. Raw materials we are okay, sort of. Consumer goods, we're producing less than we need. Military, wow. Okay. Are you producing military? I guess those are hidden somewhere in the statistics. Luxury goods and knowledge. And okay, we're producing way more commerce than we actually need. That is a problem. Okay, so of the things that I should look into, I think that fuel is our biggest problem. Though I think that we produce timber in both of we produce timber in both of our provinces. So I don't know what else we could get there. Exotic goods, if we had some, that would be nice. Naval, there's no demand. Military, that would be good. And consumer goods. Okay, and some luxury goods. Knowledge also. So we don't have... We have a bit of religious education here and a bit of religious education going on here. So that's kind of good. And salt. But I don't think you can actually produce salt unless... Yeah, you would need to have a salt deposit in your produce demand. How's the military? Producing military here. 28.3 and here. Where is it? 0. Okay, we're producing 0 here. Fiber, food. What does produce the military goods? Salt. Yeah, you don't see it here. Okay, I'll have to investigate it a bit more and I'll be back when I decide what we're gonna do with the money. However, for now we really need to put at least a bit of a stockpile because, you know, it's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, so the power of the nobles are started to increase and our stability is also increasing. That's good. Clergy, do you have... Okay, their power is increasing slightly. So what do I need to do? Wait, can we improve relations with our estates? Yes, promote and support commerce and provide tax relief. For clergy, we are going to perform a show of devotion. Let's donate to the church and nobility. We need... yielding concessions of ancient liberties is the best way out. And we would get a bonus to stability immediately. Promote aristocratic faction. Strategic man. Does this change their power anyway? No. Okay, let's do that. And I'm gonna wait for our stability to get back to 0 and then we're just going to leverage the nobles again by demoting the great nobility. We need to get them under control. And this is the only way how to do it. Well, one of our great advisors have died, so let's deal with that. It's a diplomat. Okay, so you guys would only increase the aristocratic influence. We're not really making enough money for us to get this guy. It would be good, but let's stay away from that for a moment. Who is... Everyone else is aristocrats, so let's go with 43. You're 43, born in... Okay, let's go with the one that's born in Semien. And I already laid a claim to the province of Volklap, so now we have 2 provinces here that we consider ours. I'm not entirely sure if we can do something... Wait, what? Select provinces. Access actions. I'm not sure what that means. Can we? Yeah, okay, so we can mark these provinces as having. Aha, okay, so these provinces have a special interest. And why Semien? Oh, we consider that one our core as well, okay. So that's interesting. Anyway, I wanted to put the diplomat on, I guess neighboring countries is a good idea where he should go. He's gonna start improving relations with countries around us. Now I further boosted the relations with Mamluks. As you can see, the map is turning nicely green. As far as technology goes, we are still the best ones. And we're advancing towards next levels pretty fast. Meiou Taxes will give us the next idea group. Vet grinding will give us new military units, which is awesome. And as we're raking up money, I'm going to pretty much just start spending it on the provinces. Oh yeah, look at that. We're starting to lose that urban development. There's just no commercial demand at all. I think that's the problem. Yeah, they're losing heavily. I don't know why the commerce have collapsed like this. Maybe it's because that we were trading with Volcat before the war. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's all for this episode. I'll see you in the next one, and let's hope for more things happening. Oh wow! I didn't know that Mamluks had provinces here. I missed it completely. Okay, and an angry mob controls that. Would it be possible for us to clear that province, for example? It might be. Though the angry mob is probably fairly large. But, you know, it's worth investigating, I guess. It's worth investigating.